To all the chosen ones, welcome. If you're here, it may be for a reason far deeper than you realize. What if your birth date holds a powerful secret, one that marks you as part of a rare group known as the Chosen Ones? Today, we're delving into this fascinating idea where spiritual insight and cosmic alignment reveal hidden layers of purpose. Imagine for a moment, what if I told you that if you were born on these dates, you are a chosen one? This video will guide you through the meaning and mystery of this concept, offering detailed perspectives and insights that might just resonate deeply with your soul. Throughout history, the idea of chosen individuals has woven its way into many spiritual traditions, each offering a unique view on what it means to be marked by destiny. Your birth date, then, is no coincidence. In many beliefs, it's a marker of the potential and purpose you were meant to bring into the world. But what does it really mean to be chosen? Is it a privilege, a challenge, or both? How can you know if you're truly one of these rare, special individuals? These are the questions we'll dive into together. Whether you're a firm believer or simply curious, this journey into the power of birth dates promises revelations and new perspectives. Now, if you're ready to explore your cosmic connection, drop a 777 in the comments and let's begin our exploration into the realm of personal destiny and spiritual significance. God's chosen ones. If you are born on these dates, you are chosen. The concept of divine selection. The concept of divine selection has been an anchor in spiritual and religious thought for thousands of years. It's a thread woven through history, from the lives of prophets in ancient scripture to the teachings of modern spiritual leaders, each revealing different dimensions of what it means to be chosen for a higher purpose. But what exactly does this entail? Does being chosen place a person on a pedestal, or is it more like a calling? A purpose only they can fulfill. In many traditions, the chosen ones are believed to serve as messengers, bridging the divide between the divine and humanity. This role often comes with unique abilities or insights, perhaps manifesting as wisdom, healing powers, or the inner strength needed to guide others on their spiritual journeys. In Exodus 3:10, God speaks to Moses, saying, "I am sending you to Pharaoh to bring my people, the Israelites, out of Egypt." Imagine the weight of that moment. A seemingly ordinary person entrusted with a monumental task. In being chosen, Moses was given purpose, but also burdened with the immense responsibility of delivering his people from oppression, a task that would demand every ounce of his courage and faith. Yet divine selection isn't always a mark of privilege or ease. Many who were chosen, like Buddha or Jonah, endured trials that pushed them beyond their limits, forcing them to confront fear, doubt, and sacrifice. For Jonah, being chosen came with a hard lesson in obedience and humility. Resisting his calling led to a series of humbling events until he ultimately embraced his role. In these stories, the journey of the chosen one is far from simple. It's a path filled with both triumph and hardship. Could it be, then, that being chosen is less about reward and more about a commitment to serve, even when the road is hard? It's also crucial to understand that being chosen does not imply superiority. As 1 Corinthians 12:4-7 suggests, there are different kinds of gifts, but the same Spirit distributes them. There are different kinds of service, but the same Lord. Each person holds a unique role. Each gift is valuable, and no one is above another. To be chosen is to be given a specific role within the vast tapestry of existence, one that contributes to the greater whole. As we delve deeper into the significance of birth dates and how they might reveal spiritual purpose, keep this larger perspective of divine selection in mind. The concept transcends ego or status. It is about purpose, duty, and the potential to profoundly impact the lives of others. So, ask yourself, if you were called, would you be ready to accept the trials along with the gifts? What if your birth date truly marked you as someone meant to walk a unique path? Astrological significance. Astrology, the ancient study of celestial bodies and their impact on our lives, offers a remarkable framework for exploring the significance of birth dates. Imagine the moment you were born, the precise alignment of the stars, planets, and other cosmic forces in the sky at that time. Could this unique arrangement have left an imprint on your spirit, influencing not only your personality, but perhaps even your purpose? This is the question astrology seeks to answer, as it considers birth dates to be more than mere numbers on a calendar. In many beliefs, they're thought to be a celestial key to understanding who we are and why we're here. Your zodiac sign, determined by the sun's position at your birth, is often the first glimpse into this world. Yet, astrology goes much deeper. Each planet in our solar system is believed to govern a specific realm of life and personality. For example, Mercury, the planet closest to the Sun, has long been associated with communication, intellect, and how we connect with others. Venus, on the other hand, is linked with love, beauty, and relationships, symbolizing our heart's desires and the values we hold dear. Might these planetary influences have a role in shaping those chosen for a higher calling? It's possible. In astrology, certain signs and planetary placements are often connected to spiritual awareness or unique leadership qualities. For instance, people with significant placements in water signs like Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces are thought to possess an innate emotional depth. These signs are often called intuitive or empathetic, qualities that can make them natural healers or compassionate guides. Could these traits be what set them apart as chosen for spiritual work? Those with prominent fire sign placements, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, are often seen as bold, charismatic, and born to lead. This fiery energy might inspire others, guiding them on their own paths with courage and vision, as Moses did when he led his people out of Egypt. Even beyond sun signs, astrology delves into intricate aspects such as the angles between planets in a birth chart, which are believed to shape how our energies manifest. Harmonious aspects like the trine, 120 degrees angle, often indicate natural talents or gifts. A trine between spiritual planets like Neptune or Jupiter and personal ones like the Sun or Moon is thought to signify a deep, innate connection to spiritual truths. Another key factor is Chiron, a minor planet named after the wounded healer of Greek mythology. In astrology, a strong Chiron placement often symbolizes someone whose personal wounds can become sources of healing for others. Could those marked by Chiron's influence be chosen to transform suffering into empathy and strength, embodying the message of resilience found throughout Scripture? Astrology is layered, nuanced, and complex. A full chart reading goes far beyond a single birth date or sun sign. Each element within a birth chart interacts with the others, creating a unique cosmic blueprint. While your birth date may only be one piece of this intricate puzzle, it holds clues that, when understood in the broader astrological context, might reveal aspects of your spiritual potential and life path. So, as we explore the spiritual significance of birth dates, remember this: each celestial detail may carry meaning, reflecting God's intricate design. As Psalm 19:1 says, "The heavens declare the glory of God, the skies proclaim the work of His hands." Could it be that these celestial patterns were designed to guide and inspire, showing us who we're meant to become? Numerology and birth dates. Numerology, the mystical science of numbers provides a captivating lens through which to understand the significance of birth dates. This ancient practice assigns each number its own meaning and energy, suggesting that the numbers in our birth date are more than random. They could hold clues about our life's path, purpose, and spiritual potential. Imagine for a moment that your birth date has been infused with divine meaning, guiding you on a unique journey marked by specific strengths and challenges. Could it be that your life's mission has been numerically mapped out since the day you entered this world? The journey into numerology often begins with the life path number, which can be calculated by reducing your full birth date to a single digit. For example, if you were born on September 10th, 1990, you would add 9 plus 1 plus 5 plus 1 plus 9 plus 9 plus 0, resulting in 34. Adding 3 plus 4 gives us 7, meaning your life path number is 7. Each life path number is thought to reveal a specific set of personality traits, tendencies, and potential destinies. Intriguingly, these numbers echo the Bible's reverence for numbers, such as the number 7, which symbolizes completion and spiritual insight as seen in Genesis 2:2-3, when God rested on the seventh day, sanctifying it as holy. In numerology, some numbers stand apart from the rest for their profound spiritual significance. These are known as master numbers, 11, 22, and 33. These numbers are thought to hold higher vibrations and a unique spiritual potential that goes beyond the usual life path numbers. If your birth date reduces to one of these master numbers, it's believed that you are not just on a regular path, but are called to a life of deeper spiritual awareness, responsibility, and perhaps even mastery. The number 11 is often referred to as the master teacher. It is a number that resonates with intuition, spiritual insight, and a direct connection to the divine. People with this life path number may find themselves gifted with profound spiritual abilities, a strong sense of purpose, and an innate understanding of the mysteries of life. The Bible speaks of such wisdom and guidance in 1 Corinthians 2:10. These are the things God has revealed to us by His Spirit. Those with master number 11 are often meant to share these insights with others, guiding them along their own spiritual journeys. However, it's not always an easy path. The number 11 can also bring with it challenges, intense inner struggles, self-doubt, or the weight of the responsibility to inspire and teach others. But through these struggles, individuals with the 11 life path often emerge as beacons of spiritual light, just as prophets and spiritual leaders did throughout history. The number 22 is considered the master builder, the number of great accomplishments and tangible success. Those with this life path number are believed to have the potential to turn their dreams into reality, using their vision and leadership to make a lasting impact on the world. In the Bible, we see examples of individuals who embodied the qualities of the master builder, those who were called to do extraordinary things, like Noah, who was tasked with building the ark to save humanity, Genesis 6:14. Individuals with the 22 life path are often visionaries, capable of achieving great things, but their path requires immense discipline, hard work, and resilience. They are not only called to build their own lives, but to construct something that will benefit others, creating foundations for future generations. Finally, 33 is known as the master healer, a number that embodies compassion, empathy, and a deep, nurturing energy. Those with this life path number are thought to be natural healers, whether physically, emotionally, or spiritually. They carry the potential to uplift others, to bring peace and harmony, and to serve as a source of unconditional love. The life of Christ is often seen as a perfect reflection of the qualities associated with the number 33. Jesus' life, teachings, and ultimate sacrifice embody the essence of love and healing in its purest form, as described in John 15:13. Greater love has no one than this, to lay down one's life for one's friends. Individuals with a 33 life path are called to serve others in a similar spirit, bringing healing and transformation to a world in need of compassion. While these master numbers carry extraordinary potential, it's important to remember that numerology is just one lens through which we can view our spiritual journeys. It offers valuable insights, but it's ultimately our choices and actions that shape our paths. Each day we are given the opportunity to align with the higher calling associated with these numbers, whether we are guided by the intuitive wisdom of 11, the vision and ambition of 22, or the healing love of 33. God has given each of us free will, and it is through our choices that we can step into the fullness of our potential. In the end, whether or not your birth date corresponds to a master number, the path towards spiritual fulfillment is open to all. It's not the number itself that determines your destiny, but how you choose to walk your path, guided by faith, wisdom, and love. So if you find yourself connected to one of these master numbers, ask yourself, how can you use this powerful spiritual potential to fulfill your purpose? How can you become a light for others, just as the prophets and spiritual leaders have done throughout history? Key dates and their meanings. In the realm of spiritual significance, certain dates are believed to carry unique meanings that go beyond mere coincidence. While every person has their own distinct path, these key dates are often associated with specific energies, qualities, and destinies. This exploration isn't about suggesting that some individuals are more chosen than others, but rather recognizing the diverse potentials and responsibilities that come with each birth date. Let's dive into some of these dates and uncover the deeper meanings behind them. January 1st, a day of new beginnings and leadership. January 1st marks the beginning of the Gregorian calendar year, symbolizing a fresh start, new beginnings, and a chance to reset. Those born on this day are often seen as individuals with a pioneering spirit, leaders who are destined to take the first step in creating something new. The energy of the number 1, which this date reduces to in numerology, speaks to individuality, initiative, and leadership. In the Bible, the first chapter of Genesis presents God as the Creator, who brought forth light from darkness, symbolizing the start of all things. Just as God initiated the creation of the world, those born on January 1st may have the ability to start fresh, inspire others, and lead transformative changes in their communities and beyond. Being born on this date might indicate a life filled with opportunities to step into roles of leadership, whether in your personal life or in a broader societal context. But it also comes with a call to lead with humility and purpose. Are you ready to take the first step on your path, just as God began the work of creation? If January 1st is your birth date, perhaps you are being called to lead with wisdom and courage. February 29th, a rare gift of destiny and uniqueness. February 29th is a rare date, occurring only once every 4 years during leap years. Those born on this day are often seen as having a unique destiny, one that sets them apart in ways that may not be immediately obvious to others. The rarity of the day itself hints at something special, suggesting that these individuals carry a life path unlike any other. In numerology, February 29th reduces to 2 dons, which is associated with cooperation, balance, and sensitivity. People born on this day might find themselves naturally drawn to helping others, fostering harmony, and navigating the complexities of human relationships. In spiritual traditions, those born on this rare day are sometimes believed to possess heightened intuition or psychic abilities. Could this rarity reflect a divine selection, much like the unique role of those chosen for special missions throughout history? Take, for instance, figures like Noah, who was chosen for a specific, one-of-a-kind task in God's divine plan. Just as Noah's story is set apart in history, those born on February 29th may be called to fulfill a destiny that's rare, exceptional, and uniquely tailored to their gifts. March 21st, the spring equinox and rebirth. March 21st coincides with the spring equinox in the Northern Hemisphere, a day that marks the astrological new year and the beginning of the zodiac with Aries. The equinox represents balance, renewal, and the arrival of new life. Just as nature begins its cycle of growth and renewal, those born on March 21st may embody the energy of rebirth and transformation. Aries is ruled by Mars, the planet of action and courage, making these individuals natural-born leaders with an intense drive to initiate change and make their mark on the world. In the Bible, the concept of rebirth is captured in John 3:3, where Jesus tells Nicodemus, "Very truly I tell you, no one can see the kingdom of God unless they are born again." If you were born on March 21st, your life may mirror this idea of spiritual renewal, constantly evolving and rising to new challenges. As we witness nature's annual transformation during the equinox, could it be that you too are called to be a catalyst for change, helping others to evolve and grow along with you? Your birth date might symbolize the new beginnings you are destined to initiate. April 11th, a master number 11, illuminating the spiritual path. April 11th is particularly significant because it reduces to the master number 11, which holds a special place in numerology. Number 11 is often regarded as the number of spiritual insight, enlightenment, and vision. Individuals born on this date are believed to have a deep connection to the spiritual realm and may be natural visionaries, intuitives, or inspirational figures. In the Bible, the concept of divine vision is abundant, as in Acts 2:17, where it is written, "In the last days, God says, I will pour out my spirit on all people. Your sons and daughters will prophesy. Your young men will see visions. Your old men will dream dreams." For those born on April 11th, this date might signify a life filled with a higher calling, where they are expected to guide others through spiritual insights or lead them toward enlightenment. However, being a master, number 11 also comes with immense responsibility. Those chosen in this way often face the challenge of remaining grounded while fulfilling their profound spiritual purpose. Are you being called to be a spiritual guide, someone who helps others see beyond the physical realm and into the divine mysteries of life? May 5th, the power of change and freedom. May 5th is a date with repeating numbers, 555, symbolizing change, freedom, and personal growth. In numerology, the number 5 represents adventure, adaptability, and expansion, making those born on this day highly flexible and open to transformation. Individuals born on May 5th are often driven by a desire for freedom, whether it's freedom of thought, lifestyle, or movement. They tend to embrace change and are often the ones who inspire others to do the same. The Bible speaks of freedom in Galatians 5:1, where it says, "It is for freedom that Christ has set us free. Stand firm then, and do not let yourselves be burdened again by a yoke of slavery." If you were born on May 5th, your life path may be all about embracing change and breaking free from limiting circumstances. You are likely someone who is meant to encourage others to step into their personal power, to transform, and to grow into their fullest selves. But remember, true freedom also comes with the responsibility to help others unlock their potential and freedom too. June 21st, the summer solstice and nurturing energy. June 21st marks the summer solstice in the Northern Hemisphere, the longest day of the year when the sun reaches its peak. As the sun enters Cancer, a water sign known for its emotional depth and sensitivity, this date is associated with the growth, light, and nurturing. Those born on this day are often deeply connected to the cycles of nature, finding themselves in tune with both the external world and the emotional needs of others. The solstice symbolizes the triumph of light over darkness, a theme that plays out in the lives of those born on this day. These individuals might have a strong natural ability to nurture and support others in their spiritual growth, much like the sun provides warmth and life to the earth. In spiritual traditions, light is often seen as a metaphor for divine guidance and truth. Individuals born on June 21st may find themselves as natural healers, counselors, or caretakers, gifted with the ability to bring light to others in their times of darkness. Just as the sun rises to illuminate the world, these individuals are likely called to illuminate the hearts of others. July the 7th. The power of 7 and spiritual awakening. The date, July 7th, is remarkable for its repeating sevens, 7 to 7, a number widely regarded as deeply spiritual in many traditions. The number 7 is often associated with mysticism, intuition, and spiritual awakening. In numerology, 7 represents a profound connection to the spiritual realm, often linked to individuals who are deeply introspective, analytical, and attuned to the unseen energies of the universe. Those born on this date may feel an inherent pull towards the spiritual studies, practices, and inner exploration. It is no wonder that 7 is frequently mentioned in the Bible, as seen in passages such as Revelation 7:12, where 7 is a symbol of completion and divine perfection. Born on this day, you may find yourself on a lifelong quest for spiritual truth, constantly seeking deeper understanding of your purpose and the mysteries of life. But the number 7 isn't just about contemplation. It is also about action, acting upon the knowledge you acquire and sharing it with others. Are you ready to step into your spiritual calling and embrace the full depth of your inner wisdom? August 8th, the master number 8 and divine responsibility. August 8th is another significant date due to its repeating number pattern, 8 to 8, a sequence that holds profound meaning in numerology. The number 8 is often associated with power, authority, and material success. Yet in a spiritual context, this number also emphasizes the responsibility to use power for the greater good. Those born on this date might have the potential to achieve material success, but their true spiritual path often lies in using that success to benefit others and create positive change. The number 8 is often referred to as the number of infinite possibilities, a symbol of the flow of energy in both the material and spiritual realms. As seen in Proverbs 8:12, wisdom itself is personified as a woman who has power over all things. Individuals born on August 8th may be called to balance their material success with a higher purpose, ensuring that their power is used responsibly to uplift and inspire others. September 9th, the number of completion and humanitarianism. When we look at the September 9th, we see the powerful energy of the number 9. This number in numerology is associated with completion, humanitarianism, and spiritual wisdom. The number 9 signals the culmination of cycles, representing both the end of one phase and the beginning of another. Those born on September 9th might feel a strong call to serve humanity, sharing their wisdom and offering their talents for the betterment of others. Their spiritual journey is often one of a service, dedicating themselves to causes larger than themselves and aiming to make the world a better place. In the Bible, the number 9 is often linked to divine completeness. One example can be found in Galatians 5:22-23, where the fruit of the Spirit is listed, and the final characteristic mentioned is self-control, signifying the maturity and wisdom that comes with spiritual completion. Those born on September 9th are often natural-born humanitarians, driven by a desire to help others and share their insights. October 10th, the power of new beginnings and spiritual cycles. When you look at October 10th, you'll notice that the number 1 stands out in numerology. This number is deeply connected with fresh starts, leadership, and discovering your unique purpose. Being the 10th day of the 10th month, it symbolizes the opportunity to initiate new cycles, whether in your physical world or your spiritual journey. Those born on this date often feel a powerful urge to begin anew, serving as catalysts for transformation in their own lives and in the lives of others. The Bible speaks often of new beginnings, with the creation of the world being the most profound example. Genesis 1 chapter 1 tells us, "In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth." Just as God set the foundation for the universe, individuals born on October 10th may be called to initiate their own spiritual transformations, impacting not only their personal journeys, but also the world around them. Do you feel the pull to begin a new spiritual chapter? What changes are you being called to make that could shape the future? November 11th, spiritual awakening and master. Number 11. November 11th is considered a master number, 11. A number tied to the spiritual awakening, enlightenment, and the bridging of physical and spiritual realms. Those born on this day are often seen as light workers, individuals who have been chosen to spread light and healing throughout the world. Their spiritual path is often one of profound insight and deep connection to the divine. As the number of illumination and enlightenment, 11 represents the ability to guide others to spiritual truth. In the Bible, light is a common metaphor for the divine, as seen in Matthew 5:14. "You are the light of the world. A town built on a hill cannot be hidden." For those born on November 11th, your spiritual purpose is to be a beacon of light to others, guiding them towards the truth and helping them navigate their spiritual journeys. Let's embrace your calling as a light in the darkness, leading others to enlightenment. December 21st, the winter solstice and spiritual transformation. Finally, December 21st marks the winter solstice, the shortest day and longest night of the year. It represents the symbolic end of darkness and the gradual return of light. Those born on this day are often seen as the guides through darkness, individuals who have the ability to lead others from challenging dark times into moments of spiritual illumination and rebirth. The winter solstice has deep spiritual meaning across cultures, symbolizing transformation and renewal. In John 8:12, Jesus said, "I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have the light of life." For those born on December 21st, your life may be marked by moments of transformation, where you help others navigate through spiritual darkness toward the light of divine truth. These are just a few examples of dates considered spiritually significant in various traditions. It's important to remember that every day holds the potential for spiritual significance, and individuals born on any date can embark on a meaningful spiritual journey. Your birth date might offer interesting insights into your potential spiritual gifts or challenges, but it doesn't predetermine your path. Ultimately, it's your choices, actions, and dedication to personal growth that shape your spiritual journey. Whether or not you were born on one of these special dates, you have the capacity for spiritual growth and the potential to positively impact the world around you. The true measure of spiritual significance isn't in the date you were born, but in how you choose to live each day of your life. How to recognize if you're a chosen one. Recognizing whether you're a chosen one is not about waiting for a dramatic or obvious sign from the universe. Instead, it's about noticing the subtle clues, feelings and experiences that suggest you may have a deeper, more spiritual purpose. If you've ever wondered if you are meant for something greater, here are some signs that may point to your unique role. 1. Strong intuition. If you're often guided by gut feelings that turn out to be correct, or if you experience a sense of déjà vu frequently, it could be a sign that you're more attuned to spiritual guidance than others. Chosen ones often have a heightened sense of intuition that helps them navigate their life's journey with wisdom and clarity. These gut feelings may come in the form of visions, hunches, or a strong pull towards something or someone that feels significant. The ability to discern truth from illusion can set you apart. In the Bible, we see examples of people with a strong spiritual connection and discernment. In the book of Proverbs it says, "The spirit of man is the lamp of the Lord, searching all the inward parts of the belly." Proverbs 20:27. This suggests that the inner wisdom, or intuition, is a divine light that helps guide us. Moreover, in John 16:13, Jesus promises that the Holy Spirit will guide believers into all truth. But when He, the Spirit of truth, comes, He will guide you into all the truth. This is a reminder that intuition, when aligned with God's will, can be a powerful tool to discern what is right and true in our lives. 2. Empathic abilities. Empathic abilities are a profound gift, yet they can also bring their own set of challenges. Those who possess this ability often feel the weight of others' emotions, sometimes deeply absorbing the pain, joy, or anxiety that others experience. It's a sensitivity that can be overwhelming, especially in crowded or emotionally charged environments. However, this sensitivity is not just a random trait. It can serve a greater purpose. In the Bible, we see Jesus, the ultimate chosen one, embodying the essence of empathy. He was not just a healer of bodies, but of hearts. In the Matthew 9:36, it is written, "When he saw the crowds, he had compassion on them, because they were harassed and helpless, like sheep without a shepherd." Empaths, much like Jesus, are often called to serve others through the emotional and spiritual support they provide. It can be exhausting, yet it is also a pathway to healing. The ability to feel others' pain and joy can be a sign of a chosen one's divine calling, a tool through which they can help others navigate their emotional turmoil. In the same way that Isaiah 53:3 speaks of the suffering servant who was despised and rejected by mankind, a man of suffering and familiar with pain, the empath's journey is often one of bearing others' burdens, but also one of immense power. Power to heal, to comfort, and to bring others closer to the light. 3. Vivid dreams. Have you ever woken up from a dream that felt more like a message or a prophecy than just a random collection of images? Many throughout history, including the great patriarchs of the Bible, experienced vivid dreams that held deeper meanings and divine messages. The Bible speaks of such dreams in several places, especially when God wanted to guide or warn His people. For example, in the book of Daniel, the prophet received dreams and visions that foretold future events. Daniel 7:1-14. Similarly, Joseph, the son of Jacob, was known for his dreams that not only foretold his future, but also helped guide his family during times of great hardship. Genesis 37:5-11. Vivid or prophetic dreams are often experienced by those on a special spiritual path. These dreams may carry guidance, insights, or warnings that can help direct your actions in waking life. If you find yourself having vivid dreams with recurring symbols or themes, it's worth paying attention to their potential significance. Just as Joseph's dreams were key to his destiny, your dreams could hold clues to your life's journey. In the New Testament, the Apostle Paul also received a vision that directed him to Macedonia, Acts 16:9-10, showing how God still uses dreams and visions as a way to speak to His followers. Just as the Lord spoke to his people through dreams in times past, he can still use vivid dreams today to lead, protect, or prepare us for what is to come. So, the next time you wake up from a dream that lingers in your mind, consider whether it might be more than just a product of your subconscious, but perhaps a message of divine direction. 4. Synchronicities. Synchronicities are those meaningful coincidences that feel as though the universe is aligning events in your favor, guiding you down the right path. It's like a divine hand orchestrating moments where everything falls into place just when you need it most. As it is written in Romans 8:28, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose." When you experience such moments where people, events, or circumstances seem to align too perfectly to be mere chance, it may be a sign that you are being led by a higher power, affirming your spiritual journey. These moments are not just coincidences, they are divine reminders that you are walking the path God has set for you. 5. Natural healing abilities. People with a natural healing ability often bring a sense of calm and comfort to those around them, much like how Jesus healed the sick and comforted the brokenhearted. In the Gospel of Matthew, Jesus speaks of rest and peace, saying, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." Matthew 11:28. Similarly, those born with a healing touch can offer peace and restoration, whether through a kind word or simply their presence. Their ability to heal, both physically and emotionally, serves as a calling to bring others into a space of balance and well-being, reflecting the love and compassion of Christ. 6. Attraction to spiritual topics. A deep, unexplainable draw towards spiritual subjects, philosophy, or the mysteries of the universe often signals a higher calling. As the Bible says in Proverbs 2:3-5, "If you call out for insight and cry aloud for understanding, and if you look for it as for silver and search for it as for hidden treasure, then you will understand the fear of the Lord and find the knowledge of God." This thirst for knowledge reflects a soul longing for a deeper spiritual awakening and connection. Your constant pursuit of life's bigger questions is not just curiosity, but a sign that you are being led toward a higher purpose. 7. Feeling different. Do you often feel out of place, as though you don't quite fit into the molds or expectations of society? This sense of being different, even misunderstood, may be a sign that you're not meant to follow the conventional path. In the Bible, God often calls individuals who feel set apart to fulfill great purposes. For example, in 1 Peter 2:9, it says, "But you are a chosen people, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, God's special possession, that you may declare the praises of him who called you out of darkness into his wonderful light." Chosen ones frequently experience feelings of alienation, not because they are meant to be isolated, but because they are called to bring something new and transformative into the world. 8. Strong sense of purpose. A strong sense of purpose, deeply rooted in the belief that you are meant to do something significant, is often a defining trait of the chosen ones. This inner calling, unshakable and persistent, propels you to act in ways that serve the greater good. Whether through small, everyday actions or larger, life-changing missions, your purpose often involves helping others awaken to their own potential. As the Bible reminds us, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future." Jeremiah 29:11. This verse speaks to the divine purpose each of us carries, urging us to fulfill the greater calling placed upon our lives. 9. Unexplained experiences. Unexplained experiences, where logic and common understanding fall short, often point to something deeper and more profound. Perhaps you've seen signs, received messages, or encountered inexplicable events that felt too purposeful to be mere coincidence. In these moments, you might be experiencing divine interventions, a powerful reminder that you are guided by a higher force. As it is written in the Bible, the Lord will fight for you. You need only to be still. Exodus 14:14. These moments, though mysterious, can affirm that the path you walk is not by chance, but led by God's hand, unfolding as part of a greater purpose. 10. Heightened sensitivity. Heightened sensitivity is not just about emotions. It can extend to physical sensations and even the energy of the environments you encounter. For instance, you might become more attuned to light, sound, or certain foods. This heightened awareness may be a sign of spiritual awakening, much like how the Bible describes the need for discernment in 1 John 4:1. Do not believe every spirit, but test the spirits to see whether they are from God. Just as this passage encourages us to be mindful of unseen forces, heightened sensitivity can serve as a tool to navigate your surroundings more consciously, allowing you to be aware of the energies around you and discern what is beneficial for your spirit. If you resonate with some or all of these experiences, it might be time to reflect on your spiritual journey and explore what being a chosen one truly means for you. Remember, being chosen doesn't mean you're above others. It simply means you may have a unique role to play in the spiritual awakening of the world. You have the ability to positively impact others, heal, and guide those who are lost or in need. Whether through quiet acts of kindness, teaching, or leading by example, the journey of a chosen one is one of service, compassion, and awakening. Embrace these experiences, trust your inner guidance, and recognize that your spiritual purpose is unfolding as you continue to grow and evolve. The world needs you, and your path has already begun. The role of free will. While the concept of being chosen may suggest a path that's predestined, it's essential to recognize the profound role free will plays in shaping your spiritual journey. In the Bible, we are reminded in Deuteronomy 30:19 that God gives us the power to choose. I have set before you life and death, blessings and curses. Now choose life so that you and your children may live. This emphasizes that, despite any signs or potential inferred by our birth date, astrology, or numerology, our ultimate path is shaped by the choices we make, not by a fixed, unchangeable fate. Your spiritual path isn't determined by when you were born. Even if your birth falls on a date deemed spiritually significant, this does not automatically guarantee enlightenment or success in fulfilling your destiny. Rather, it's through your active engagement with your spiritual life that true transformation occurs. As the Apostle Paul writes in Philippians 2:12, continue to work out your salvation with fear and trembling, underscoring that spiritual growth is a conscious and ongoing choice. The idea of free will doesn't negate the potential that certain astrological or numerological signs may reveal about your spiritual strengths. It simply means that, regardless of when you were born, the power to cultivate your gifts lies in your hands. James 1:5 says, if any of you lacks wisdom, let him ask of God, who gives to all liberally and without reproach. You have the freedom to seek wisdom, develop your gifts, and step into the fullness of who God created you to be. Thus, while the circumstances of your birth might offer clues to your potential, your decisions are what truly define your spiritual growth. Your journey is dynamic, influenced by each choice you make along the way. Remember, the power to choose is always yours. Joshua 24:15 invites us to make that choice. But as for me and my household, we will serve the Lord. It's this conscious decision that shapes your path. aligns you with your higher purpose, and leads to spiritual fulfillment. Developing your spiritual gifts. Recognizing the spiritual potential within you is a powerful realization, but it's just the first step on a lifelong journey of growth and transformation. The true work begins when you commit to nurturing and cultivating these spiritual gifts. Like training a muscle, your abilities can be honed over time, but this path requires dedication, continuous practice, and most importantly, patience. Spiritual growth is not a race to be won quickly. Rather, it's a deep, ongoing process of self-discovery that unfolds with each new experience. One of the most powerful tools to cultivate spiritual abilities is meditation. Regular practice allows you to quiet the mind, enhancing your intuition and establishing a stronger connection with your higher self. This moment of stillness creates space for insights and guidance to emerge from within. Alongside meditation, mindfulness can deepen this connection by teaching you to be fully present in every moment. When you are truly aware of your surroundings and inner state, your sensitivity to subtle energies is heightened, allowing you to perceive more than the surface reality. To support this growth, it's essential to explore and expand your understanding of spirituality through study. Delving into various spiritual traditions and philosophies broadens your perspective, offering new ideas and practices that can fuel your journey. As you deepen your spiritual knowledge, journaling becomes an invaluable tool. By recording your dreams, intuitions, and experiences, you create a record of your growth and insights, helping to track your evolution over time. Energy work is another significant practice for developing spiritual gifts. Whether through Reiki, Qigong, or yoga, engaging in these practices helps you attune to the subtle energies within and around you, fostering a deeper sense of spiritual awareness. Connecting with nature is equally important, as it provides a grounding force that enhances your spiritual connection. Time spent in nature nurtures your spirit and helps you attune to the natural flow of energy that surrounds us all. Equally crucial is the practice of service. Engaging in acts of selfless service cultivates compassion and helps you understand your role within the greater whole. Serving others is a reflection of your spiritual growth and an opportunity to practice humility, kindness, and understanding. Alongside service, divination tools such as tarot or I Ching can help you refine your intuitive abilities, providing guidance and insight as you navigate the twists and turns of your spiritual path. To reinforce your spiritual growth, affirmations are a powerful tool. Positive affirmations help to rewire your mindset, reinforcing the belief in your potential and your connection to the divine. And throughout this journey, it's important to seek community. Connecting with like-minded individuals creates a supportive environment for shared learning and growth, offering you the encouragement and perspective that can help you stay on course. Ultimately, developing your spiritual gifts is a gradual process that requires patience and commitment. By embracing meditation, mindfulness, study, journaling, energy work, nature connection, service, divination, affirmations, and community, you cultivate the space for your spiritual potential to flourish. Through this dedication, you will continue to evolve, deepen your understanding, and transform into the person you are meant to be. Remember, what works for one person may not work for another. Be patient with yourself and trust your own path of discovery. As the Bible reminds us, "For I know the plans I have for you," declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you a hope and a future. Jeremiah 29:11. If you believe you're chosen or spiritually gifted, it's crucial to approach this belief with humility and responsibility. Being chosen isn't about superiority or special privileges. It's about having a specific role to play in the greater tapestry of existence. Jesus said, "Whoever wants to be great among you must be your servant." Matthew 20:26. True spiritual leaders don't seek power or acclaim for themselves. They serve others, work for the greater good, and use their gifts to uplift humanity. Have you ever thought about how your spiritual gifts can serve others in your community? This responsibility extends to continuous self-improvement and ethical living. It means striving to embody the spiritual principles you believe in, even when it's challenging. The Apostle Paul reminds us, "Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind." Romans 12:2. It involves using your insights or abilities not for personal gain, but to help guide others on their own spiritual journeys. Do you feel called to help others find their own path to spiritual growth? Your birth date may offer clues about your spiritual path, but it doesn't define you. You are a chosen people, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, God's special possession, that you may declare the praises of Him who called you out of darkness into His wonderful light. 1 Peter 2:9. Every soul has a unique purpose. Your task is to discover that purpose and live it fully. Whether chosen or not, you have the power to make your life spiritually meaningful through your choices and actions. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more insightful spiritual content. I leave you with this thought. What steps will you take today to walk in the purpose you've been given? I wish you peace and fulfillment on your journey of self-discovery, living a life full of purpose and meaning. May God's guidance be with you always.